In today's show, we're going to be discussing Teeka Tiwari and taking a look inside his secret money-making system being released today, November 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern during his live event, 12 seconds to $12,000. He's quoted saying, "The trading system's so accurate, I took money out of crypto to commit to this. Instead, it combines rocket science with the 100x speed trading algorithm. It's called quantitative trading, if you're not familiar with it, and he guarantees you a shot to see $12,000 a month with a 12-second move." We're going to be discussing this in today's show. We're also going to be talking about CoinShares' mammoth-size 134-page report they just released on the cryptocurrency trends of 2019. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the top 10 to save you some time from having to read that report, and we'll also be taking a look at the cryptocurrency market. As you can see, we're back in the green. We'll be doing a Bitcoin price action and so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And to help celebrate the launch of our podcast, our sponsor, CMDX, the fastest growing health rewards cryptocurrency in the world, is giving away $25 worth of CMDX tokens absolutely free. For full details, click that link right below the video in the description. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and today is the big day. The one and only Teeka Tiwari is hosting his live event, 12 seconds to $12,000, and revealing his secret money-making trading system, which we're going to be discussing about here. The trading system so accurate, I took money out of crypto to commit to this instead. Now, that's saying a lot. If you're familiar with Teeka, you know back in September, he did a live event revealing 5 coins to $5 million, where he took his top 5 picks that he believes can turn a tiny $500 investment into $5 million. Well, he is back, and this is his next big live event, and he's going to be discussing quantitative trading. This is a Wall Street secret, a supercomputer which analyzes so much data, studies patterns, and it gives signals. And during this live event, he's even going to be providing its first public recommendation 100% free to the live attendees. So to register, be sure to click the link right below this video in the description. It's going to take you to this page. You're going to enter your best email and click the yellow button that says register now. It's then going to take you to this page where you have the option to get on Teeka Tiwari's exclusive text message list. And when you do, you will get text message notifications when they go live, as well as get some free bonuses, including Teeka's top 2 ways for making more money with less risk. All you have to do is enter your phone number and click the button that says subscribe. It's then going to take you to this page where you can start watching these exclusive interviews with Teeka Tiwari. Video 1's entitled Teeka's New Mission. Really good content, very valuable stuff. I highly suggest watching it. And video 2 is called Wall Street's Biggest Wealth Secret, which he just released the other day. And this was just released today inside a money-making system like no other we've seen. We're going to be discussing this. And of course, the main event is this evening, November 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And of course, I look forward to seeing you there. So let's talk about it, shall we? Can a trading system based on complex math and rocket science really beat the market? That's the million-dollar question. In 1982, Gene Simons, the former mathematician and code breaker for the Institute of Defense Analysis, was on the verge of founding what would become one of the most successful investment firms in the world, a quant trading outfit called Renaissance Technologies. Long before Mark Zuckerberg and his peers in Silicon Valley started grade school, Renaissance sorted data and built sophisticated predictive algorithms. If we had enough data, I know we can make predictions, Simon told a colleague. At the time, he was a middle-aged mathematician in a strip mall who knew little about investing. And no one predicted he was about to turn Wall Street on its head and become the greatest investor in the world. Here's why this is important for you. Around the same time, in the late 1970s, as the quantitative age of investing was just beginning, another meeting took place between two men that nobody in the financial world took notice of. One was a member of the Chicago Board of Trade. The other was a top aerospace engineer, a real rocket scientist who was using complicated algorithms to detect faults in Hercules C-130 aircraft components. And over the next 40 years, as computers grew more powerful, these two men together, with the help of a software engineer from aerospace and defense giant Northrop Grumman, would ultimately develop one of the most powerful proprietary trading systems I've ever seen. The math and science behind this system is incredibly complex. It uses 350 years of stock market data, complex aerospace technology, and an algorithm 100 times faster than anything you can access in a lab to predict where stock prices might move next. This is the goal of quant trading, to build models that find signals hidden in the noise of the markets that allow you to predict what comes next. Oftentimes, these signals are hard to find, yet once you identify them, they can help you predict how the price of a stock or a bond or a barrel of oil might move. The problem is complex. That's because price movement depends on fundamentals and flows, and sometimes irrational behavior of people who are doing the buying and selling. The system we're about to reveal to you has been credited with projecting most major turns in the Dow Jones Industrial Average over the past 2 decades. Now can you see why I'm excited about Teeka's live event? To register, click the link right below this video in the description. Start going through this exclusive training and join us for the live event tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. In an article in Modern Trader, it correctly picked the bottom of the tech wreck in 2003, projecting a 5-year rally in stock prices. In an article in Futures magazine, it called the top of the market in 2007 and the 2008 collapse 16 months in advance. And it has documented track record of making correct calls on oil, natural gas, bank stocks, tech stocks, commodities, and the US dollar. And backtesting shows the startling level of accuracy it has to forecast events even under the most extreme conditions, including the Great Depression and Black Monday in October of 1987. On November 13th, this evening, for the first time, Teeka Tiwari will finally reveal the details of the system to the public. We're going to use it on camera to forecast what it sees ahead for the U.S. stock market, gold, the U.S. dollar, and interest rates. If you attend for no other reason, you need to see this information. And to show you how effective and accurate this system is, everyone who attends the premiere today, November 13th at 8 p.m. Eastern, will receive the first trade recommendation we've ever released publicly using this system for free. We've spent months putting this system to the test, and you're about to see live this evening. The results have been so astonishing, they have to be seen to believed. Ultimately, if you've been following these recommendations, you could have seen the chance to take profits such as $2,000, $5,000, and $7,600 off the table in just 3 to 8 days. The system had an 80% success rate and saw the opportunity to make over $45,000, and that includes the losses. And it's so simple. If you can find a spare 12 seconds a few times a month, this new approach has the potential to give you the chance to see an extra $12,000 a month, allowing you to quickly and aggressively grow your wealth by over $100,000 over the next year. What makes this particular system so powerful? Ultimately, the predictive power of the system rests on a revolutionary insight from about 500 years ago. 16th century Italian mathematician Girolamo Cardano observed that the more times a game of chess is played, the better mathematical probability predicts the outcome. This was later proven as the law of large numbers. For example, if you were to flip a coin once, you would have no way of knowing whether it would come up heads or come up tails. If you were to flip it 10 times, it might come up with 7 heads, 3 tails. But if you were to flip it 100 times, we know roughly 50% of the time it would be heads and the other 50% would be tails. In other words, we can't predict a single toss, but we can predict the aggregate behavior of over 100 tosses. And that's the statistical insight that powers this system. It processes 350 years of data, applying the law of large numbers in a practical way to help identify trades with the high probability of paying off. And now for the first time, we're going to show you the proof of exactly how it works by using this system to forecast what's ahead for the next 12 months, and also give one trade recommendation for free. To attend this live event, click the link right below this video, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, now let's get to the top 10 cryptocurrency trends of 2019. Here we are. As CoinShares states at the start of the report, knowledge is best when shared. In order for the crypto industry to grow, participants and outside analysts have to be able to identify, gather, and analyze data to tell a story of why this industry matters. So here's what's going on right now. Trend number 1. Macro trends are setting the stage for Bitcoin. The report starts out by taking a look at the background of how we got to where we are today. It seems that a whole host of macro trends are combining to create the perfect storm for Bitcoin. In 2019, there is a growing disparity between the rich and poor. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos own more than the bottom half of Americans. Taking a look at this graph, you can see the growing wealth inequality. Literally 3 men own more than the bottom half of Americans, and 2 of them own tech companies. Pretty crazy, right? And the middle class now holds less wealth than the top 1%. Pretty startling. At the same time, there is an increased automation in the workplace, rising political tensions and unrest in countries like Iran, Venezuela, Hong Kong, and increasing social backlash against capitalism and big tech companies. This is accompanied by diminishing trust in banks and governments. More than 90% of the people consider their governments to be corrupt to some extent. Trend number 2, hype has transitioned to maturity. In other words, among the general public, blockchain is getting boring. We've seen a transition from emergence and frenzy to synergy and maturity. As you can see in this graph, 10 years of Bitcoin was a slow evolution, but it has evolved from emergence and frenzy to synergy and maturity. Searches for Bitcoin and blockchain are down. Research from Gartner concluded that most blockchain applications are at least 5 to 10 years away from having any meaningful impact. This places us in a trough of disillusionment. Conference numbers are fewer across the board. There is less overall investment, but the building continues as we begin to mature as an industry. In crypto trend number 3, the shift from consumer to institutional. Over the last few years of Bitcoin, this is one of the clearest crypto trends. We're seeing the shift from consumer to institutional. And you can see from 2013 to 2017, we had giants like BitMEX, Coinbase, which control a large portion of the market, Ledger, blockchain, Binance, BitNet, and then in 2017 to 2022, BitMEX still the leader, this time at 11 billion, growing from 5 million in 2015. You got Coinbase at 8 billion in 2019, and then we have other giants like Anchorage and BlockFi and ErisX and Bakkt, which is institutional Bitcoin. And what's the future of 2022 and beyond hold? Well, banking on Bitcoin, we're talking about banking deposits, insurance, investment products, cross-border payments, and sovereign currency. And for top crypto trend number 4, from decentralized to centralized, the report points out that the championing of decentralization may have been a little more than an illusion. It even states that nothing is decentralized, including Bitcoin. The report stated, as Bitcoin companies become more focused on institutional adoption, more Bitcoins will be custodied by regulated entities who are subject to oversight. It also warns to expect surveillance money, and soon, as more corporations enter the space with their own cryptocurrencies to track and trace our financial movements. So this is where things get scary. We're talking about Facebook Libra. 1 Libra would be a stable coin for $1. Libra coin back with a pool of assets with the Libra Foundation and Calibra wallet. And then we have JP Morgan with JPM coin and Rakuten and SBI Holdings and Telegram, and the list goes on and on. All right. for top crypto trend number 5. The largest ICOs failed to meet expectations. The top 10 ICOs raised more than $8 billion between them. However, they all fell flat on delivery. Over half of them haven't launched yet or have dropped out of the market completely. And for top crypto trend number 6, an explosion of stablecoins. One of the clearest crypto trends is the explosion of stablecoins in the industry. They've become popular as they allow for rapid settlement of trades on the same settlement medium as the asset is being traded. This effectively enables the blockchain to act as a settlement network. And as you can see in this graph, the growth of the different stable coins from Tether, TrueUSD, USD Coin, Paxos, Gemini, DAI, BitUSD, and SUSD. Interestingly though, while the stablecoin market doubled in value, USDT Tether still retains a massive 80% of proportional market share. And now for top crypto trend number 7, initial country offerings. Rather amusingly, the report points to a rise of the number of initial country offerings from Venezuela's Petro and the Marshall Islands SOV to Turkey and China's proposed state-backed cryptocurrencies. The race seems to be on. And now for top crypto trend number 8, tech wants to get into finance. From the Zuck Buck to Apple to Uber, big tech companies are moving into finance. This will make them tantamount of central banks. Social networks are already becoming the new payment networks. And now for top crypto trend number 9, crypto derivatives are on fire. Crypto derivatives are on fire with over $3 billion being traded every day across the top 13 exchanges. Whether this is good for the space or not remains up for debate. But after all, the launch of the regulated Bitcoin futures have sent its price plummeting twice now. And for top crypto trend number 10, adoption is on the rise despite waning interest. If you analyze the key data such as the hash rate and the number of accounts, adoption is definitely on the rise. While search volume, blockchain funding, and market cap are all down from their previous highs, the industry is still growing. And as you can see in this graph, measuring the adoption by the number of accounts, this is the estimate of total crypto assets by users. And you can see the growth from 2016 all the way to 2018. There is now more computational power on the network than ever before, and on-chain transactions have increased by over 150% to $2 billion per day. Many things coming up as we head into the next year are definitely to be announced, but if the trend towards centralization and surveillance money leaves you feeling deflated, as Melton pointed out, the tools of the revolution are also proliferating. So what are your thoughts on CoinShares' top cryptocurrency trends of 2019? I went ahead and included the resource to the 134-page mammoth report in the show notes below this video in the description for you to check it out for yourself. And taking a look at the top cryptocurrencies, we can see Bitcoin is up 0.85%, trading at $8,729. Ethereum up 0.65%, trading at $186. XRP up 0.37%, trading at just above 27 cents. BNB is in the deep green, up 6.68%, trading at $21.48. EOS is up 0.05%, trading at $3.45. Miss Litecoin up 0.6%, trading at $60.81. Link is up 8.78%, trading at $3.02. It's always exciting to see Link pump, especially since Teeka Tiwari announcing Chainlink as his number 1 cryptocurrency pick of 2019. Pretty interesting, right? Maker is up 0.14%, trading at $655. Neo is up 6.6%, trading at $12.82. And Bitcoin Cash is up 0.24%, trading at $285. So it's good to see most of the major cryptos back in the green. The total cryptocurrency market cap is at $241 billion, with $68 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance is 65.9%. Yesterday it was 66%, so it went down, but barely. And taking a look at the top gainers for the day, we can see Komodo up 21%, trading at 93 cents. Grin up 18%, trading at $1.59. Chili's up 9.5%, trading at 1.4 cents. Neo up 9.09%, trading at $13.15. Quant up 8%, trading at $6.61. And Verge up 7.6%, trading at 0.0039. And taking a look at the top losers for the day, Carat Gold coin is down 6.23%, trading at 2 cents. Rift token down 5.5%, trading at 8.8 cents. Luna down 5%, trading at 36 cents. Ren down 3.5%, trading at 5.7 cents. Cosmos down 3%, trading at $4.07. And Decred down 2.7%, trading at $22. And checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are back in control, dominating with 43 million in superiority in the past 24 hours, with longs leading the way at 51.6% versus 48.4% shorts. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you journeying along with me in this Bitcoin rocket ship heading straight to the moon. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before I go, don't forget to register for this evening's live event with Teeka Tiwari entitled 12 Seconds to $12,000. He's going to be sharing this secret Wall Street trading system, which takes quantitative trading analysis to provide signals, and you're going to receive your first signal absolutely free during this live event. To register, click the link right below this video in the description. It's going to take you to this page. Simply scroll down, enter your best email, click the button that says register now, and I look forward to seeing you there. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.